Good afternoon, everybody. So, got a project here for a friend. It is for, I'll get paid for it, but what it is this right here is a little davit off a guy that does moorings for a living. And you can see one pin's gone right through, the other one is junk to the point it won't rotate. And what we're gonna do, set that up here. We're gonna go, this is out of a lobster pot hauling block. And we're gonna mount this out here on the end, but I'm gonna shorten the davit a little bit so that when he lifts, he doesn't get any more arm as far as pulling the boat over. I don't want him to get out here where it'll have too much leverage. So we'll probably shorten this to about where the back of this slot is. And then we will mount this so that the top of it's about 1 inch higher than the tube. And this is nylon MDS plastic, 3/4 inch. And I got a good supply of it in the other room. I make bushings out of it and whatnot. And we will make it so it's a press fit in here. Bore it out to a 3/8 bolt. And that'll be our bushing. And I'll make him a couple of extra bushings so that if it wears out, he can just throw another bushing into it. But it probably will last a long time. And yeah, you can see, he's just been using it and not worrying about it. But we're going to make something better. So I'll be back in a little bit here when I get stuff cut apart. Well, I bored this out on the small lathe, 3/1000 press, put in that piece of nylon, and I bored it out with a Y, I believe it was. I know it was, which is 404, and gives it a nice sloppy fit because I want this to run easy. So anyway, all we got to do now is mount the cheek plates up, which I got to deburr them a little bit because they're a little sharp. But, they're a little bit tight, but that's how I want it on that. Of course, once I get the cheek plates welded onto that pipe, I got to come in and trim off that nylon to make it the right width so that it'll fit. But that's what I'm going to do, and then I'll drill a hole top and right straight in the middle. And that'll give him something so that the cable doesn't run up and try to get in behind, if there's much clearance there. I think he runs only a 1/4 inch cable. So anyway, normally these are made, this piece of aluminum was made for running lobster pot rope, which is, 1/2 inch and up. So anyway, I'll bring you back in a little bit here when we get ready to weld. Yeah, it's been so cold in the shop there. It's only 69 in the shop and it's 92 outside, so hopefully the lens won't fog up too bad. The old girl's burning plenty hot today. I gotta go get my slag hammer. I'll be back. Actually walked right to it. Huh. Didn't know how that metal was going to weld, but it seems to be welding good. That's always a good thing. Hey, let's see. 2 more little wells, we'll call it good. Might have to touch up his paint a little bit. Not too awful bad. Guess it probably should have carried that weld a little further, but it won't break. That's plenty rugged. So anyway, that's what I got done so far. I've got it angled up a little bit so that I got clearance up here on the cable. And now after this cools, which will be a while, I'm going to set that, I'll put the pulley back on it so you can see. I'm not going to set it right down because it'll melt that nylon, but I got plenty of room here. I'm going to drill some holes to keep the cable in so it can't come off over the end somehow. Anyway, I'll bring you back when I get ready to do that. Hopefully, if we did this right, yeah, that one turns. Beautiful. Misses by less than a 1/16. Yeah, that's going to be nice. Put them on. I'll go get my wrenches and tighten them up. I don't need to do that on camera. I'll tighten these up and I'll take the hacksaw and cut the threads off so it ain't going to dig anybody. And I'll be back in a minute to show you the finished product. Beautiful. Don't feel nothing sharp. We don't want him bleeding in the lakes. Wow. So that's what we ended up with. And we got 2 stay bolts just to keep stuff in. So I had some more machining that I recorded, but you know, you have to push the record button for it to work. So anyway, we didn't get some of that milling machine work. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. But anyway, this is what I was after. Came out good. This is a rough casting in the middle, so I know it wobbles a little, but it shouldn't matter. If he wants it trued up, I can true it up. But the biggest problem is my jaws for my little lathe. How to explain this here? It's pretty simple, really. I got to use the intermediate set of my jaws, which means that I got everything sticking out this much. If I go to the outer jaws where I could hang out here, it bottoms out on the inside of the chuck. I never tried it on the Osama. Probably it'll work in that one. But that little chuck, it was just a mongrel size. It didn't want to work. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe. We'll talk to you later.